The second piece of the Saga Mata relic is located at the very epicenter of this nightmare, the Führer bunker.
Once again,
the domed splendor of the Berlin Planetarium, the Führer bunker contains many dark secrets that will likely never be revealed.
Once again, I wanted to start earlier, and I'm starting at this time. Sorry, it just kind of goes beyond my control. I try to get started at 6:30, but something always happens. And my intestines have been feeling weird today. I don't know why. It just happens every so often. I almost thought this is what I had. This is where the holdout was at the end of the first episode. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. This is where I had my holdout last time at the end of the first episode. If it's not, it looks incredibly similar. Oh. Okay, they keep coming out of there, so that's a very bad spot. There isn't a good spot. I just realized that. There is no good spot here. I have to keep running. There is up there, technically, but then I have to go up the stairs. Really? He's still not dead? There we go, he bled out. I was gonna say, damn, that one just did not want to die. God damn it. God damn it. Oh my god! I never thought that there would be like a holdout this hard to manage and like, right at the beginning of a level. This has gotta be it. Can't be sending anymore. It's not... Oh wait, that's what. Crawler was still there. God damn. It's probably a sign of things to come, too. Hey, Vlad. Are they giving me ammo for the Thompson? I don't even have it on me. What the... Ow. I meant to get, like I said earlier, I meant to get started early, but... Hold on. Now my eyes are itching. Ate dinner late, and, my intestines just don't feel right now. I get like that every so often. So, this will probably be the only part I'll play, and then I'll do what I've been doing. Really wish it would save you mid-checkpoint. Just in single player. And it always seems like I need to warm up a little bit before I start getting more and more headshots, because I seem to always, like, shoot to the side of their head, anticipating that they're gonna jerk a little. They either end up not doing it or they go in the opposite direction. I just shoot right at the side of their head. Oh yeah, I'm kind of reconsidering getting Syndicate and waiting a little while and instead getting Fallout 4, cause the reviews are less than stellar for the console versions. They're saying the story's nothing to write home about, and they don't really do anything new with the gameplay, except the people... Hold on. Except the people that typically get paid to write good reviews. We all know what happens. And I think GameSpot and Game Informer seem to be big perpetrators of that, because they seem to be saying the exact opposite of some of the other reviews I've been reading. I've also been hearing that it's buggy as hell, but that's actually kind of conflicting this time. I've heard from some people it's buggy as hell. I've heard from other people that they did a better job than they did with Unity. I don't necessarily think that if they do nothing special with a game where the entire series they haven't really done anything special with it and only maybe tried a few new things, I don't necessarily think that's worth $60. I don't think that's worth the $80 for the special edition of that. As much as I would like to play that game at the start, I can't... I think the general agreement between everybody, every review I've read, I do read reviews. There's some people I still trust, especially lesser-known websites that seem to speak from the heart a lot more. not due to a paycheck. They're typically the ones that will give you honest reviews. It's one thing that I would like to do, because I would like to be one of those people that are more honest. Trusting. Necessarily done the best job of keeping up with that, but... So... I think instead of putting Fallout 4 on the back burner and playing Syndicate right off the bat, I think I'm gonna be the exact opposite. I'm gonna play Fallout 4 right off the bat and wait to play Syndicate. I'm probably not going to bring in any new viewers by streaming Fallout 4. But I don't really care. I do really want to play both of those games. I just can only really afford to do one of them. Yeah, it's typically what I think a lot of people do. It's what I do. If there's a new game out then that a lot of people are streaming, I usually watch like maybe the first hour or two, and then I'll stop watching it and play the rest of it myself, if that convinced me. But sometimes there's some people who may want to see what the game's like, but maybe they're not really interested in how that game plays, so I'm kind of hoping there's people that come in for that. Like, there's like people who don't have a decent enough PC for it and don't have the ability to play it on console. So instead, they just watch it, which is actually kind of cool. It's why I like streaming in the first place. There's people who want to but can't for some reason. I don't know if I'm going to be constantly streaming that, because if Fallout 4 is anything like the other games in the series, it's going to be incredibly long, so I think I may only stream it for a month. Whoa. I was wondering why that looked so different. I thought I could shoot that thing's head off. Is that an Easter egg or something? Let's see. I really would have liked to have streamed New Vegas, but I can't get that game to run any more than an hour or two before it just crashes. I even have anti-crash mods, and it still doesn't help. I have one that looks like they're introducing a new character, a new zombie. I have one that fixes a lot of game-breaking bugs, and I have another mod that's supposed to stop the game from freezing. And the only reason why I even mention the one that fixes a lot of game-breaking bugs is because it also fixes crashing and freezing issues. I don't think they're conflicting with each other either. If that were the case, the game wouldn't run at all. So I think even one of them said it's compatible with the other, so...
I'd sooner die fighting out here. I will not give up.
Fallout 3 actually crashed less for me than New Vegas did. New Vegas crashed a lot for me when I first played it. It has a memory leak. I think Fallout 3 does too, but it's not as bad. Fallout 3 I could play for a few hours before it would just stop working. Forgot to switch to the coal. I actually like the coal. God, that was actually an easy gold bar. Oh, it's just skeletons. It's really hard to hit. Okay, now I wish I would have gone back and got the Thompson. They keep giving me ammo for it now. I don't think I played Fallout 3 right off the bat either. New Vegas I did. Fallout 3 I got later down the line. And it was still before they announced that Brotherhood of Steel DLC. But I never actually beat the game until after that was released. Oh, bullshit. Are you serious? Oh crap, this is a dead end. This really seems like a map that's actually forcing you to move around a lot. Because there is no point where you can hide. Eventually they'll start surrounding you if you don't begin to move. Yeah, 3 I beat, but 4 I'm not sure if I ever actually beat the game. I don't remember, it was so long ago. I guess I didn't, because I do remember beating Fallout 3. I think I beat the Brotherhood of Steel DLC, too. Which is essentially the real end of the game. If I remember correctly. There we go. Whoa, he's spazzing out. I'm spazzing out there. Alright, hold on. I gotta adjust myself better. There. I almost shut off my computer by accident. My foot just rubbed up against my power button. Now, sometimes if I sit, there's some days where I find that I just can't be comfortable and have to keep constantly adjusting myself. Ooh. Oh, hello there. You are banned. Oh, there's one all the way back there. I wonder why there were still so many. It's no worries. I got it. I love how it's so obvious, too. It saves me the trouble of wondering whether or not I should ban them. I'm surprised I counted. It's almost always through the mouth. There we go. I'm surprised they even bother coming in here. I mean, I have more followers than a new user, but I'm still not as noticed. And it's not even an ego boost anymore because I see them everywhere. Yeah, it's actually hard to determine like what algorithm they use. Like, it would be pretty easy to like suspect that they use a certain algorithm to seek out certain games. But it's like so odd because like this game I wouldn't think garners that many viewers because it's not a new game. It's also not a very popular game in like conventional sense. Shit. Those guys are so hard to hit. So I actually don't know how they determine where they go to. Because they'll show up at the most random times in any sort of game. The only thing I can think of is that there's literally a list of a whole bunch of different random users and they just post something in there. I think that's what you're actually trying to get at, too, so maybe I overlooked that a little. So, like, even someone that has... If someone even has, like, one follower, they'll probably post something in there. They probably post shit in people's channels even when they don't stream. Unless their algorithm determines whether or not someone's streaming. I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I don't think anybody would care enough to actually share how a bot on Twitch works. I've seen quite a few that are Russian. Oh shit. I hate it when they do that. Out of nowhere, they'll just, like, completely turn left. It screws up my aiming. There's snipers, aren't there? Yeah. God damn it. Hey, CC. Worst luck in Hearthstone. Yeah, I know how that goes. Not in Hearthstone, but just in general. Like, I'm actually wow, I got 2 for that. I'm reconsidering buying Afterbirth because of how much they nerfed everything in, Rebirth. Like, it's so bad I can't finish a run anymore. Like, everything I get just does not help. It doesn't matter if I have something that reduces my damage resistance. It doesn't matter if I can take an extra hit without losing a heart. It seems like they nerfed all of the items that you can get, all the passive and active items. It seems like they made your hitbox bigger, while at the same time they made the hitbox of every enemy that I come across smaller. And that kind of sucks. I'm in agreement with, to a sense, I'm in agreement with Novasol on that, in that it's retarded that you would nerf, especially so heavily, a bunch of the items when it's a single-player game. Like, there's a multiplayer feature that's not exactly easy to get to work, it seems, I don't think. And I think it's only local, because I never see anyone actually play that as a multiplayer game. That actually sounds like WoW. Because for some reason, who is ever developing the Warlock class in WoW, they absolutely hate the they absolutely hate being either the lead for the Warlock class, or it's someone that works for Blizzard that just hates the Warlock class as a whole, because they almost always get the short end of the stick. And when they actually get something in their favor, like the Green Fire quest, they end up nerfing the fuck out of them. So you have to be nothing but excellent at that class in order to even be remotely good. I didn't even know that was there. It seems like it's solid, I just never seen anybody play it. Because I think all it is the second... Yeah, it is. That's basically what Nova said. I didn't know exactly how he said it. It's a single-player game. Why would you nerf anything? And it's also on PC, so the leaderboards are always going to be hacked. Yeah, they flattened everything, and like, I swear they've increased the hitbox on Isaac and decreased the hitbox on all of the enemies, because I miss constantly now, and I get hit so much. I mean, I got hit a lot before, but it seems like it's even more so now. It seems like it's so hard to avoid now.
What is happening? The dead rise from the earth. This is sorcery. Am I in hell? Have I already died? Is this my punishment for defying the Führer?
So I'm actually
return to the Führer bunker.
not exactly thrilled about Afterbirth. I think I might buy it eventually, but like, Isaac has just been pissing me so off late. My win streak is -31. I've even noticed that, like, streamers that speedrun Isaac, like, I follow Agnos on Twitch, he seems like he's having a tougher time with it too. I don't see him complete runs nearly as much as he used to. And I don't think that's because he's rusty. Because he's not. He still does Isaac every so often. But that's probably why he's starting to move on to other games, because... And it's a shame, too, because I respect Ed McMillan. I respect him as a dev. I especially like how he spoke his mind about the indie scene in video games. But the way that he handled Isaac is just so incredibly stupid, I think. Like, I can like you as a person and still think that you did something incredibly stupid. I'm not the type of person that would sugarcoat it for you as a friend. I mean, if I don't know you too well, I probably just won't say anything. But if I know you well enough, and I know that you've made a mistake, I think you're a better friend letting people know you did something bad. And being reasonable about that. Than keeping them in the dark and not telling them anything. Because I kind of think that insults your intelligence if you think that one of your... Or that insults their intelligence if if you lie to your close friend about something. I mean, don't be a dick about it, but just say, you know what? You made a mistake here. My friends do that to me, and I do that to them, and it's kind of why we are all friends. I don't even know how I got to that. The end of that conversation. Got to the cathedral with a really crap build, and sometimes you just get lucky. And everything just works in your favor. And for some strange reason, you're avoiding everything at just the right time. That depends on how old your PC is. Did I have this conversation with you before? Maybe it was someone else. I would say if your computer is more than 6 years old, it would probably be better to build a new one. You have like a 4-core processor, because a lot of the newer games, well, it depends on what you're doing. If you want to play newer games and you want to do it at a decent graphics setting, if your processing speed is only at 4 cores, like I don't know the technical terms. Let's say you have a 4-core processor with an AMD Radeon HD 3000 series card. I would probably build a new computer then. But say you have an 8-core processor with that same video card. You could just replace the video card. And you don't need... you really only need Crossfire or SLI if you intend on streaming and if you intend on playing in 4K. But if you're like, I'm not concerned with 4K in the near future. 1080p is, or 1920 by 1080 is the perfect resolution for me right now. When they start to develop more games with 4K in mind, they start going away from 1920 by 1080. which I don't think is going to be anytime soon, then I wouldn't worry about it. They don't even make a lot of monitors. Like, when you start finding every monitor cheap enough to where they have 4K resolution, that's when they're probably going to start going away from 1080. Back panel is riveted on because the guy who made my PC was a... You might have to build a new one then. If it's riveted on, you're probably going to have to build a new one. Holy... There we go. There's a new one that spawned. I almost got 3 there. Holy crap. How do I only have 7 now? I don't remember missing. My hand's not bothering. Knock on wood. My hand's not bothering me as much today. Maybe I'm just less tense. I don't know. Or maybe it has to do with headshots. Okay, it depends whether cable tied the cables together around the back. Maybe. I'm trying to relax my right hand a little bit more too. I'm a little bit closer to the... I think I'm in like the right positioning. I put myself a little bit closer to the screen. God damn it. There's another one. Kind of feels like you're more likely to get the ammo for the gun that you're actually using. Or the gun that you killed the zombie with. It seems that way anyway. I still don't know where you get these bottles. There's, I think you're supposed to find them and shoot them, but I don't know where they are. I don't even know what they... Like, they're supposed to look like bottles, but I don't exactly know what they look like. The only thing I can think of is that they're somewhere high and you have to shoot them with your rifle.
Must return to the Führer bunker.
Maybe you should stop chewing on that. Chewing on your food when you give announcements like that. Oh! I don't know how I do that. Wow. What a waste. That one was a lot better. God damn it. I'm gonna watch that, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna. I have to hold on. I'll actually mute it.
Form the banana, form the banana, form the banana, form the banana, peel the banana, peel the banana, peel, shuck the corn, the mango, do the kangaroo form.
I don't get it. I'll have to watch it in its entirety later. People are gonna wonder what I was watching. It's the kind of stuff that I think I'd see on Tosh.0 though. That's the point, not to get it. Oh, it makes no sense. Well, it seems like it's made for children, and majority of the time, the only reason, or whenever you watch children's shows, sometimes you're wondering why you're even doing that because it makes no sense. Maybe it makes more sense if you're high. Okay, I thought I could go in there. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, maybe I have to go back this way. Yeah, there we are. Is there that green light there? The guacamole? I like guacamole. Hey, did I tell you that one time that I ate like a whole thing of wasabi because I thought it was guacamole, and I forgot that it was in a Japanese restaurant? I think I've told that people before, but I haven't talked about that in a little while. I was on vacation in Vermont, and I kind of think I just wasn't thinking. I like saw something that looked green and a little slimy, and I thought, "Ooh, guacamole! I like guacamole," so I just ate it. And then I found that my entire throat was burning, and I could barely breathe. Thankfully, you can get over eating all of that wasabi at once. You put your hands up and you breathe through your nose. You have to breathe deep, and then you'll get it all out of your system. Or not just through your nose, like, just breathe really heavily, and you'll get it out. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I just wasn't thinking. It's like when Steve-O did the wasabi shooters. Like, I didn't throw up, but I was on the verge of doing that. Well, I put my hands in the air, but I so definitely did care about not choking to death. Surprised Weird Al hasn't done a parody of that. Maybe he has. It was just a B track. Okay, I thought something was going to come out of that. Yeah, it is. I know that firsthand. Like, that is worse than, I think, any, like, sour thing I put in my mouth. In and around my mouth. Hi, Suji. I think Super Joe's stream is that way. You missed the story I was talking about. But I think I've told you it before. It's not much of a story. About how I ate wasabi in a Japanese restaurant thinking it was guacamole. It wasn't just like a little bit, it was like a whole thing that they gave me. Who needs a super when you have alright. Oh fuck me. Stop crouching here. Trump super. Technically, Super Joe's mascot is Stoop Kid with Stoop Kid in his underwear wearing a cape. Oh yeah. Speaking of sub streamers, I found my new favorite. Hold on, I'll post it in chat if it fucking appears. There we go. That is my new favorite emote. I like that better than Gen High. This one's moving. There we go. God damn, this is I would say this is just about gruesome than this is about as gruesome as Wolfenstein 3D and Doom. I know the guy who made it. Oh, you do? I knew they weren't all hers. And I think some of them are made by different artists. Some of Jen's emotes are made by Jade, who's Skin Teen on Twitch. And but she's had other artists do some of her other ones too. Person drew it. He's a really cool. This is the one that's ringing? Wow. Answer the devil's call. I didn't know that was for an achievement. Girl's pictures based on the story. Wow. I imagine those are what depends on his audience, but I could see that going south very fast. I guess his audience is pretty decent for the most part if he does it every Friday. I don't know whether or not I should shoot him. This is starting to get really cool though. I knew someone who shook the leader of the National Socialist Party's hand. How can it be considered offensive? But is his name like, Nazi McSkinhead or something? That wouldn't even make any sense, though. Oh, it's Hitler. You can't say that. I'm playing a game where eventually we're probably gonna have to kill zombie Hitler. Everyone feels awkward saying it. Well, I never felt awkward saying his name, mainly because, like, World War II was always my favorite part of American history class. I don't care what anyone says. I love learning about World War II. There's just so many stories behind it. So many stories that we don't even know yet. And like, when most people like said Monuments Men was like a mediocre movie at the most, I actually really liked that movie. It was slow at times, but it was still good. Holy shit. Oh my god. Use of the 4 male player characters. Except for this guy. I think I'm supposed to kill them all. Okay, there's an invisible wall there. Okay, I can't actually hurt him. I guess he's actually living. I don't know. Oh. No, I don't want this. This was actually the guy I was playing as in the last one. Oh wait. Does he have my face? Oh shit! I'm gonna die. I know it. That's the thing that I hate when you throw a grenade. You can't move when you're throwing a grenade. It's because they're not real. That's why I'm killing them. They probably, I think they die anyway. Let me try this again without hitting any of them. Oh shit! He literally burst through the wall. Okay, so I'm not even gonna throw a grenade this time. I'm just gonna fucking run. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Shit. I'm already dead. Hello, Double. Day 3 of no internet. Now you're using a hotspot with a slow oh my god. See, I think I'm at a bit of an advantage when it comes to Comcast because they literally started in my neighborhood. They were originally called Suburban Cable then. So early on, their service was crap here, but like we've actually been fairly lucky. Knock on wood. Construction workers. Oh, well, that's for a different reason. All right. I know her. I don't have. I just realized I hope this doesn't blow up when he bursts through the wall. And he wasn't the one that used the trip mine. Oh, damn! I think I was just behind the wall enough where he couldn't see me. Alright, I thought I was going to spend a lot longer on this part. Alright, this episode I like better than the first one. It's got some, like, unique choke points like this. Did I say hello nowhere? Well, hello if I didn't. Oh my god, look at all the intestines. They're all pulsating. Oh, this is the end of it. What time is it now? I won't have enough time to do the next part. I like how none of them talk. Alright, it says I only spent an hour on this one. I'm just afraid that the next part's just gonna take so long. So, yeah, I'm gonna do like I've been doing. I'm gonna switch over to Revelations for about an hour, and then I'll call it a night.